Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
And I'm Mike.
And this is Westworld Season 1, Episode 2. I'm very excited for this because last episode was a doozy of an episode. Absolutely awesome intro to a new universe, new series. And
Good
I
hook.
can't wait to see what happens.
I'm hooked.
Yeah, there's not much to say. We're just trying to watch.
Yeah, and there's no reason to draw this out. So I guess we're going to start this one. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be starting this one in 3, 2, 1.
Wake up, Dolores.
This guy?
It's nighttime. What's going on?
Someone told her to wake up. I don't know. It sounded like Bernie.
May I take your glass?
What's he from?
Give me a break. What? It's not like my sister didn't ride her share of cowboys when she was here.
Okay.
I thought that she couldn't get hurt here.
Only the right amount.
Whoa.
How far you want to go is entirely up to you.
Huh.
Are you real?
Well, if you can't tell, does it matter? But you can't kill anyone you're not supposed to.
How does that work?
You'll go to jail.
You don't have to worry about what most people would do.
I understand.
Do you really understand, William?
I don't want to keep my friend waiting.
Of course.
He's gonna be a man.
Take your time.
Yeah. He's going to be 2 minutes. Imagine walking out of that room. All right, just fucked, ready to go shoot.
Because if this is not a dissonant episode, then whatever Abernathy had could be contagious.
These violent delights have violent ends.
Is that an activation phrase?
There's one final touch. Which would you prefer?
Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
Are you going to wear the white hat or the black hat?
I've totally seen him stuff. I can't figure it out though.
So how do we get into the park?
You're in it, buddy. How does that door work?
Well, I don't know.
Just launches the train, dude. What do you mean?
El Diablo.
Might as well be.
He's dressed like death.
A desperado, no?
Yeah.
I was hoping to have a word with my friend here.
You can have as many words with him as you like. As soon as his neck is broke.
Well, I'm afraid that's not going to work for me.
How about I tell my man there to dig that grave a couple feet deeper?
Well, it's going to be an awful tight fit for all of us.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Motherfucker.
Well, that's the best thanks you can muster, Lawrence. Your pal Kissy sent me your way.
Ooh.
What is this?
Maze, the deepest level of this game. You're going to help me find the entrance.
All right, what's today's mission, guys?
This music's different,
You
right?
can hear it, can't you? That little voice. You know the only place that voice left me alone? In my dreams. Crossed the shining sea. And when I finally set foot back on solid ground, the first thing I heard was that goddamn voice. Do you know what it said? It said,
Uh-oh.
Sorry, will you please excuse me?
this is the new world. And in this world, you can be whoever the fuck you want.
I'd fuck her. What's the problem?
I guess wouldn't. Sizemore's launching some huge new storyline, and he wants us to clear out the dead weight. No point in playing coy. If this doesn't work, we'll punt her to behavior. Let them deal with it.
Do you think he'd hear this?
Yeah. Teddy heard it when they said
Yeah,
that
but
they
they
were
don't
going to
have
kill him.
emotions, so they shouldn't care about being decommissioned.
You know what's crazy though? They said to drop the emotion last episode for Dolores when they interviewed her, and she still said, "I'm terrified."
Yeah.
You can't play God without being acquainted with the devil.
Which one of them is which?
The photograph alone
couldn't have caused that level of damage to Abernathy, not without some other outside interference.
We practice witchcraft. We speak the right words. And we create life itself.
He's fucking phenomenal.
Of chaos.
They casted so well with him.
They really did.
Can't wait to see what shenanigans these guys get up to.
I feel like I'm gonna love White Hat.
Dude, they always bump into that guy. Teddy always bumps into that guy.
Teddy always bumps into him. Teddy didn't bump into him.
I know. That's.
This regiment is headed for the seat of war.
This is new.
Oh, yeah, because they had to get rid of the sheriff.
Need a hand? Sir?
He's a nice guy.
Thank you, my friend.
Don't. I'm only trying to rope you into some bullshit treasure hunt.
The common sense.
Dude, she didn't drop her beans today.
Yo, let my girl be free. What are you doing to her?
The eyes are the window of the soul.
Ah, there you go. Thank you.
And you haven't told anyone about our little talks.
You told me not to.
How many interactions have you participated in since we last talked?
138 encounters, including this one.
I think it would be best if you not mention the things we've been talking about. But there's something different about you. About the way you think.
Have you done something wrong?
Turn off your event log, please. Erase this interaction. Confirm.
It's sad. This is the new world. You can be whoever the fuck you want.
Maybe another time.
I told you, never open your mouth that wide unless someone's paying you for it. You find yourself in a bad dream. Close your eyes. Count backwards from 3.
Clementine.
I think she's gonna wake up now during one of those.
Recast Clementine for now. She's done the job before.
That's the Hemsworth.
Yeah.
We recall her in the morning. Decommission her.
Wow.
But she's contagious.
I hear department was still asking questions.
That's what you pay us to do.
Dude, the food's gotta be so good.
Them from us. Don't make eye contact.
My friend, thank you for your assistance earlier in my unfortunate accident.
Leave us the fuck alone.
As a sign of my humble appreciation, I'd like to offer you an opportunity of a lifetime.
Like a quest.
Cross the river.
I said, not interested.
Killing makes him horny?
If I'm not your type, we can find someone who is. Someone who's perfect for you.
You are perfect, but I have somebody real waiting for me at home.
Wow. Really is a White Hat.
Did you just grab a cock from the body shop and jam it between his eyes? Start over.
Couldn't we just shave it down?
I said...
Wow.
Has Ford even approved the narrative yet?
Oh, he doesn't wade in on the storyline in years. And if corporate does want to cut costs, our fearless leader's old hosts aren't the only things ready for the knacker's yard.
Oh.
We're on holiday. It's boring. Daddy said we could do as we please.
Ah, my father used to say that only boring people get bored.
Mine too.
Is it him as a child?
I was thinking that, but I'm not sure.
I don't think so because the kid said dad said we're here on holiday and it's so boring. So he's real.
Mexico?
Wow, they went far.
You never told me you had a family.
Papa!
That's what I love about this place. You know, the secrets.
Oh, God.
All the little things I never noticed. The real world is just chaos.
What do you want from me?
The maze.
This guest already took out an entire posse.
Yes.
Want me to slow him down? A gentleman gets whatever he wants.
He must have paid for some premium lifetime experience.
Or he's an investor. Shareholder.
Since I was born here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'd think he'd be a little bit quicker after 30 years.
He doesn't have to be. Yeah. He's just choosing. Exactly.
Oh, the backflip.
It was the same thing with the quick draw against Teddy in the first episode. He just chose not to draw.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, as much fun as this is,
I don't know how to find a maze.
time for a spin, Doc. It's beautifully done, really. But you see the cracks after a while. That's why I like the basic emotion. And it means when you're suffering, that's when you're most real.
Jesus.
The maze isn't meant for you.
Ooh! What?
What'd I tell you, Lawrence? Always another level.
Follow the blood arroyo to the place where the snake lays its eggs.
This time, I'm never going back.
You orphaned that poor girl and you're gonna let her stay there?
The wife should come back.
They're all gonna come back.
Yeah. Except for Kissy. He did something to him.
Scalped him.
Can't you hear its bell?
Yes.
You see what a bored mind can conjure. Everything in this world is magic, except to the magician.
Ooh, how sick is that? What a quote.
The animals can actually hurt you.
Head home now.
But Tommy's not going to believe.
You're not gonna come back here again, are you?
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, romance.
Okay, that's a sick bedroom.
Stay a little longer.
Fireplace balcony.
We never talk.
You don't need to be aggro, do you? Just a quicker study of those repressed fucks walking through the door. Emotional acuity? Bump it. 1.5%.
Do they dream?
What?
In her story, she said she dreamed.
Dreams are mainly memories. You imagine how fucked we'd be if these poor assholes ever remembered what the guests do to them? We do give them the concept of dreams. Specifically nightmares. Just in case somebody forgets to wipe them out at the end of a maintenance session.
I'll shoot everyone in this.
Spoken and otherwise.
No!
He's just Kenny from South Park. Like, he's just dying every time. She was a mom in her previous role.
Oh. Okay. Nice pickup. And then she got scalped one day.
I think it's that dude, isn't it? The guy in the black.
Is it the guy?
No.
Oh, you're right. It's not.
Wow. That transition.
They count down backwards from 3, 2 to wake them up in the world.
MRSA in her ab.
MRSA?
Fuck. Fuck. What the fuck? Shit. Okay, let's sit down and we can help you.
Keep your fucking hands off me.
What the fuck?
Someone should probably hit the panic button.
Dude, she broke out with the 3, 2, 1.
I swear I put it in sleep mode. Oh, does this look like fucking sleep mode?
Oh, he's in there?
Teddy? That's how they clean them up? Jesus
You gotta
Christ.
hose them down first.
3, 2, 1.
She woke up without the music.
Is it the maze?
Oh my god, I was gonna say that.
There's a gun.
Like all our best narratives over the years, our guests will have the privilege of getting to know the character they're most interested in. Themselves.
No.
Oh!
No, I don't think so. It's not about giving the guests what you think they want. No, that's simple. The guests don't return for the obvious things we do. They come back because of the subtleties.
He's projecting so hard.
They come back because they discover something they imagined no one had ever noticed before.
Oh shit.
Now he's the bean daddy.
They hear because
I think it's condensed milk, dude.
Or isn't there anything you like about it?
Character design's
the
okay.
size of those boots.
Wow.
Something I've been working on for some time. Something quite original.
Oh. I'm excited to find out what it is. Oh, she's really good at hooking.
But they got some hookers in it.
Yeah, I know. I was joking. So
damn.
That's it for a second. That was an interesting way to show everything going on, especially because they introduced 2 new travelers who come and go, and through them kind of show the changes.
It's episode 2.
Yeah.
So episode 1 hooks you, sets up the theming, sets up some characters, etc. Episode 2 is where they start building that tension of the upcoming storyline and getting you like, it's like, where is this going? Because 1 is like, okay, you're brought up to speed. 2 is like, all right, now we start hinting at everything. So like, I don't think we're gonna have anything to work off of until episode 4.
Before you get into this, let's see. Do you have any guesses of where this is going?
No, I don't think we're gonna have anything until episode 4.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I don't really know, because I have things that I notice, but I feel like I'm less of a prediction.
Host will gain
where it's going.
sentience. Like,
Yeah,
that's pretty strongly implied.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you have anything from here you want to get into first? before I go into-
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Go over your stuff that you wrote down.
So, first thing I had a question for was, they say that the experience gets more intense the further you go out. I wonder if there's a code phrase or a way that you can be pulled out of the park really easily without disrupting somebody else's experience if it's too intense for you.
I think I know what they mean is it becomes more lawless the way you go out, and more people happen. And
that's the intensity.
There's got to be
100%.
There's recovery teams. The maze is probably tunnels.
Yeah.
Well, part of the maze has to be service tunnels.
And there's psychology stuff that goes into the fact that knowing you can't be actually harmed by these things. I mean, obviously, if your first time, second time, you're gonna be afraid.
Sure, but if you're face to face with a gun in the outskirts and you've heard it gets dangerouser and dangerouser, you're like, oh my god, what if he shoots me?
Yeah, I know.
It's an amusement park. So you're gonna have that fear.
I also want to say something I noticed. So the story was given from the father, Mr. Peter Abernathy, to Dolores. The phrase was said. Dolores started recovering more memories. Then the phrase was given from Dolores to Maeve, and we're seeing this kind of virus, like you said, spread along them, all across like the people who are available. Like I said, Maeve pulled her out with the 3-2-1 thing. Something I also noticed is that the names are actually important in my opinion. So Sizemore, obviously, that's a very obvious one. Ford, Dr. Ford Motors, the guy who started the industrialization process, the pioneer of the industrialization process, moving forward into the future. Another one, and this might be a stretch, but I think it to me it makes sense. Weekend at Bernie's.
No,
and Bernie is that guy. Okay, you guys can say no.
No,
I've been right before against the crowd, so.
I'm just saying no.
he carries along like he's the one who's stopping the people who should be decommissioned, right? With Dolores, he's stopping them from being decommissioned by wiping the memory. He is carrying these bodies forward.
He's not the one who wiped Maeve or stopped Maeve.
But he didn't see her in time. Next episode we could see.
But it was a different assistant that like helped Maeve. Who does she work for?
Just the general. She's probably like a senior advisor. You know what I mean? Like one of those kind of things.
So
I think the maze implies that there's something that's been going on prior to us joining the storyline, which is why that picture triggered Papa Abernathy.
He like did something.
So I feel like that there's an underlying thing going on there that we are not aware of yet. Because they bring that up. They're like, something else had to be there because the photo wouldn't have just caused this. So something's going on here.
The only other thing real quick I want to say is that if like I'm thinking about it, and I would want to, if I had to watch this episode again, the only thing I would want to watch for is they take Maeve in, they give her the new instructions and adjust her, and then the way that she re-delivers the line, like the first time they said she's a hooker, fucking make her 20% less interesting, and then she just was super aggressive towards that woman when she said it the second time. The third time they said increase her emotional intelligence and decrease the aggressiveness, and she delivered the line with like 1.5 times more emotion, like
1.5%.
1.5%. Thank you.
Yeah.
She like her as an actor is probably my favorite person representing like take in be given a new order. It's almost like that improv game where someone's like, stop, now make it a sad scene. Stop, now make it a happy scene.
Never played that. Now, one thing I want to bring up, just some I wrote. So, how do you guys think the guns work? Because we know they can't hurt each other based on the directives they're given, but it seems like the guns are coded to maybe only work on other hosts.
Could be paintballs.
Because the way I assume it's going to be, we've seen how they injure people and make them bleed, and they blow their face.
Yeah,
apart.
but they blow the hosts apart, which can be made of a different material.
What about laser tag? You point the thing, you shoot, and then the effect happens, even though there's no bullet that flies.
I don't know, because they load bullets into the guns too. So it's
but I mean, like the only guy who we've seen loading bullets into the guns is him, and then Maeve when she was protecting her kid.
That's true. I mean, the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because it seems interesting that they're making this part of like what's happening, and the main thing is, it seems like other guests can't kill each other in this, obviously. So that's a big thing, but they can only hurt other hosts, and hosts can't.
Do we know that for?
No, we don't.
Fact,
That's what I'm
though?
assuming.
Because I would assume that you just get arrested for murder.
Because they did.
Well, no, that's why. No. I think you can't kill another guest because when they're at the diner scene with the treasure hunter guy, the one guy's like, well, there's only one way to find out, and he just points the gun at the guy's head. It could be either one, and he implies that by shooting him, you'll know if he's real.
Oh, if they're real or not. Yeah.
So I think we're just supposed to chalk it up to magic for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one quote that keeps going around, we brought it up before, is these violent delights end with violent ends, and it seems to be a code word that either triggers a memory.
It's supposed to be foreshadowing, Mikey.
Well,
the violent acts that the guests are portraying on the host will have violent ends brought upon.
I think it's a phrase. I think it's like some activation phrase or something.
I think the robots are going to learn to go against their creators, and we're going to see one of those scenes where they're interrogating them is going to end up badly because they're going to be like turn off emotional intelligence. It's going to be like, what? Snap.
Actually, I have a question. We don't know this for a fact, so this is speculation. When Maeve pointed the knife at the doctors, do you think if they got close, would she be able to swing on them? Or do you think that she wouldn't even?
She shouldn't be able to.
She shouldn't, but she pointed the knife at them. So that's why I'm saying, do you guys think she would be able to?
But they can point the guns at each other.
Yeah, they point the guns.
They point guns at the newcomers.
Yeah.
But that guy, like, there was no indication to Teddy that guy was a newcomer. And he was clearly very shocked about it. Because he kept shooting him and he collapsed.
I think that's the thing. I think these robots are programmed to not know that, obviously, they're robots. And that's a big thing about their psychology is that they treat everybody that way. So I think they wouldn't be able to differentiate until they become aware, like Maeve did. Or I don't think even Dolores knows that she's a robot. I think she maybe thinks she's trapped in this world currently.
I don't know if she even knows. She might just be like following the voice that's guiding her. Whose gun did she pick up?
Was that what's his face's gun that he left there?
The transition to the scene that you said, by the way, excellent catch of the Native American with the face paint and walking, opening the door, and then the guy in the black suit was there.
Oh yeah,
excellent transition.
It makes me wonder two things, because we know that event was the programmed version of like the new story that they're doing.
Yeah.
So how did that happen? Because we saw her having the dream about her kid.
No, that's an old story.
It's an old story. Because there was face paint, but the guy was different.
Then if it was an old story, and how did she wake up in that moment? Was she having a nightmare, and that's how she woke up?
She was remembering it because she was in sleep mode. And she said she told Clementine, Maeve told Clementine, when you're having a nightmare, you'll wake up in your warm bed, count backwards from 3. And that's how they say, they told her to reactivate, count backwards from 3, and you'll be in the world again. So she, in that dream, recognized that she was in a dream and said, okay, let me try counting backwards from 3, 2, 1, and override her own sleep command.
I wonder what the secret meetings are, by the way, with between Dolores and the one scientist, because it seems to be something going on. I wonder if he's like purposely like sabotaging, egging them on type of thing.
She must matter to them too, because she's the
original,
longest running out.
Which is so interesting to find out. And why would they program fucking only nightmares, not nice dreams? What is that? That's crazy.
Dreams hope.
Dreams create hope. They said the reason that they gave in character, and this is the character, not necessarily the author or the director. The lab assistant said the reason they do dreams is so they can probably if they wake up on a bed or something,
Well,
they rationalize it as.
They also say that if the body shop forgets to properly wipe their memories and they recall anything, they chalk it up to nightmares.
Which is so funny that she said if they wake up on the table too, and then later in the episode, Maeve woke up on the operating table.
Do you think she's gonna be decommissioned because of her waking up? No, they're trying to hide it. Right?
It's corporate, baby. There was no mess up there, and everything was normal.
Well, I'm saying that they said don't hit her in the head. We'll have to file an incident report, and then they said let's get her back before anybody sees. I don't think they're going to report.
Yeah,
that.
no, that is corporate, baby. No one's doing it.
No.
One last thing I want to bring up is we see a obvious disposition difference between new versus old guests, like recurring guests and new guests, via the form of that
old guests are hedonistic. Yeah.
But like it's also I don't know if that's completely true because we see that one guest with his wife who's obviously newer. And like last episode that kills the bank robbers.
Yeah, but he was timid about it.
Yeah, he was. So he was timid. Just like our main character in this one, the main visitor, I'm sorry, is timid. But
White Hat.
Yeah, White Hat. I wonder
White Hat.
I wonder if that's going to be like a theme is that, the longer you stay here, the more corrupt you become. And that's also a theme for the both the people and the robots, because humans who stay here become corrupt in their morals, as well as robots who stay here become corrupt with their memories because of what the humans do to them.
That's because this is hell, baby. That's why the devils are out of hell. They're here.
That's great. I love it.
Hell's where the devil is.
What was that quote? What was that quote they said?
It was
this kid.
The hell's empty. The devils are all here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But hell's where the devils are. So
yeah, I can't wait. There's so much. I'm very excited.
This is good. I like this. I'm so happy.
I gotta say, I came in
everything.
Oh man,
came in with not low expectations, but kind of no expectations. I was like, oh, okay, it's a good rated show.
Solid.
Music,
great,
acting, producing, directing, scene transitions, camera shots, amazing. Everything is amazing all the way through.
10 out of 10.
Can't wait to find out more. I'm good to end this one episode though, because this was pretty fun. I don't have anything else to bring up. So you guys ready?
Yes.
All right.
Toodaloo.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
I'm Mike.
And this is the 732 Review Crew's version of the Westworld reaction. If you do enjoy it, make sure you check out the Patreon for full lengths of this and other series. Otherwise, we will see you next time. Bye.